everyone, and welcome to this Design Hour, dedicated to our design offer within AFRY. My name is Helena Paulsson, and I'm Head of Urban Development, and I'm also a landscape architect. At AFRY, we are more than 17,000 devoted team players, as you all know, and today is a chance for you to hear more about our design offer. And with me today, I have our CEO, Jonas Gustafsson. Welcome.
Thank you.
And also our Chief Architect for AFRY, Thomas Sandell. Welcome.
Thank you.
And I say welcome, but we're actually at your office today, Thomas.
Yes, we are, and it's early morning as well.
It's an early morning, and we're at your office, Sandell Sandberg, here, Dubbelsgatan in Stockholm.
So you're all welcome.
Thank you. So I'm starting with you, Jonas. What would you say is really sort of the benefits of working with design and engineering, sort of under one roof?
Well, thank you, Helena. First of all, I am not a designer. I'm a mechanical engineer. But joining AFRY now, more than 3 years back, I think the design part of ÅF at that time and now AFRY has really been something that really caught my interest, because design thinking is something that goes across all businesses. And by combining a strong design offering and a strong engineering offering, I think we can do more than many companies can do. And I think end of the day, it will create a lot of value. So besides the fact that our design business by itself generates a lot of value and interesting offering to our clients, by combining that position together with our engineering offering, I think we will create more things than many others can do. So I think there are many benefits from having a strong design offering in a company like AFRY. So I think it's, and I really like the whole design part. So it's great to be here in your office, Thomas.
Thank you.
Great. So Thomas, Sandell Sandberg, you've been a part of AFRY for almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
So what would you say have been sort of the big benefits and also the highlights from these 5 years so far?
Yeah, I mean, to look at design and architecture, so if you look around in this room, for instance, everything you see is designed. Someone has thought of how should this look like and how will it function. I mean, the way you dress, the sofa, the carpet, everything is thought of. And to be part of AFRY, I can benefit the strength of have to be small, independent, in a way, but have a very design and architecture focus, but also be part of a bigger team that we can use in so many ways. And together with technology, art, we can create, fantastic things.
Great. AFRY, we also have sort of a multi-brand strategy when it comes to design. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and your thoughts around that?
Yes, as you said, then we have decided and chosen to use a multi-brand strategy. And of course, moving forward then, when we are investing and acquiring interesting design companies or other companies that have a unique position in their niche, we have done a choice to keep the brand or to integrate it and use the AFRY brand. And that's really a balance act that we will always do. But when we acquire a company that has that unique position and a unique client offering, we might then decide to keep the brand. Like Sandell Sandberg is one example of that. But still combining, as Thomas said, the strength of the total company. And then we can do things that is maybe a bit different towards other companies that have decided another direction. So I think it has been proven to be successful for AFRY to have a multi-brand strategy. It's as I said, always a balance act, but by keeping the strength towards the client, but then using the whole strength of the company is actually the way forward. And I think we are quite unique at AFRY because we have a quite broad design portfolio. As Thomas said, everything is designed. And me coming from a product engineering company, I see more and more the benefit from implementing the design thinking across all our businesses. And I think that's something that will even be more important moving forward, that we can use the creativity and design thinking across the whole AFRY. So it's a great hour also to be able to show the fantastic portfolio we have. So I like design.
Yeah, and also as we talked about earlier, to really inspire our colleagues, right?
Absolutely.
So what we can do together. So looking forward, what would you wish happened after this hour? Starting with you, Jonas.
Well, I really hope that, and we have talked about cross-collaboration for many years, and I guess it's a theme that will never end because we can always improve. But I really hope that we can start to even work more across different disciplines, using the combined strength of AFRY and using design even more integrated in our offerings. Software offerings are designed, physical products are designed, cities are designed. So in a way, I also inspire. Again, 2020 was tough, so I hope that this hour inspires all our colleagues to think in new design ways.
Good, good. And Thomas, what are your hopes after this hour?
Yeah, but I can agree with Jonas. I think that cross-collaboration is what you should aim for. And I mean, we are, as architects, we are always in the early stages of processes, and I mean, it's up to me as well. I mean, I can also reach out. It's not only that I can expect people to call me, I can also call people actually. So I'm looking forward that I will call and that I will receive calls from colleagues within the AFRY group. But I also hope that we can acquire more specific design companies in the future now when we're looking forward after the pandemic.
Excellent. 2021 is all about growth,
yes.
Right? Yeah. Good, good. So if we're looking forward and into 2021, what would you say, Jonas, about growth when it comes to design and architecture?
Well, the truth is that 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us due to the COVID pandemic, of course. But now looking ahead, I truly believe that we have bottomed out, that we see the light in the tunnel with the vaccine starts to be distributed. We are still in the middle of the pandemic, but we are a growth-oriented company. And right now, I think across all AFRY, we are now looking to how to get the growth engine moving. And that's also valid for the design part. Still, the market is a bit uncertain, but there are signs that we see the market is recovering. So I think also by this hour is also to inspire all our colleagues to think of how to grow and how to get new assignments to clients and how to combine things in different ways. So to kind of get away from 2020 that was tough and into 2021 that I truly believe will be a more inspiring, a growth-oriented year.
That's excellent. And I would say it's really inspiring, Thomas, to be here.
Yep.
Also at your sort of office/living room.
Kind of, yes, office space.
Yes, I know that you have designed a lot of things in this room, actually.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more?
Many things you see, like the coffee table, the carpet, all the paintings, of course, and some of the lights, and a lot of things here are designed by me and the company.
Excellent. That's really inspiring. So from sort of the small item to really the big city planning, that's what you work with.
That's what we are doing, and that's what we can offer as the architects and designers. I mean, we can do anything from, as you said, city plans to design a mug or a cup. That's what we can do, and in a very high level.
Excellent. And I know that many of our colleagues really want to combine sort of more of the engineering part and design work as well. So this would be a good opportunity for them to reach out to you also.
I mean, to be at the end, if you have to choose between, let's say, two engines, one the same performance, but one of them is a little bit more beautiful, you will choose that one.
I also just want to add one thing that we brought up a couple of years ago, I think just to highlight again. One big strategic management consulting company made a big study of companies. And they could actually prove that the companies that use design thinking creates more value to the shareholders. So there are many reasons for being here and to push the design offering at AFRY.
Good. So thank you for this discussion.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Thomas. So now we will listen to the different design offers within AFRY.
Hi everyone, my name is Martin Hallberg and I am a sound designer and concept developer at AFRY. And at AFRY we are now around 130 people working with sound and vibration in various forms. AFRY are experts within audio branding, soundscaping, community noise, building acoustics, room acoustics, industry noise, traffic noise, and underground vibration. And a lot of our projects are strictly engineering projects where we, for example, design, assess, and measure acoustic properties of places and products. And we also have a lot of projects that are strictly sound design and audio branding, where we help brands to communicate with sound in a clear and strategic way. But the biggest potential for us lies in the intersection of these areas, where we combine both engineering and sound design to help our customers in a rather unique way when it comes to sound. We can then bring a lot of knowledge to the project table, the science and the measurements through our engineering expertise, and the design and storytelling through our audio branding experts. And as I said, we believe that there is a huge potential in combining these services. Let me give you an example. For city planning projects, we don't only help the customers to deal with noise, we also help them to understand the effect of creating a well-balanced city sound environment with additional positive sound sources. We are remixing the city, so to speak. Because no one wants a city that is totally quiet. We all need sounds in the city, but we need to have the ability to control the sound and to enhance positive sounds and to decrease sound sources that are negative for our well-being. With this approach, we are now helping Stockholm, Västerås and Helsingborg with unique sound solutions that not only focus on noise, we are working with the overall soundscape of the city. And with us in these projects, we have landscape architects and urban planners from AFRY. They are making sure that our solutions also will be visually aesthetic. The well-balanced city approach also includes to add sound sources that has a positive effect on the city sound environment. For example, fountains with natural water sounds, sound art installations that helps the citizens to focus on other sounds than the traffic, and interactive sound playgrounds. In Helsingborg, we are developing a playground with soundscapes. The soundscape will be played through 12 hidden speakers around the park that will add to the playful environment. We look forward to grow in these kind of projects and to bring even more of AFRY's expertise to the table. We want to work together with lighting designers, architects, landscape and urban planners, and experience designers to develop an even more holistic human-centric solution for the future cities. So please come join us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jon Söbergrape.
And I am Johan Larsson. And we are architects at Concept. Concept is an architecture firm but working with brand and business-driven architecture and design within retail, offices, residential and hospitality. And we are a part of AFRY. Today we would like to share some findings that we have made while working with clients that has the ambition to be in the forefront when it comes to retail design and its relation to good future-proof urban design.
As you all probably have noticed, retail in a physical environment is not really dead yet, but it has been losing ground to e-commerce for years, and it's affecting our cities. The arrival of the 2020 pandemic only accelerated the speed of this transition. But with great change follows innovation and new opportunities arise. The pandemic has forced many of us to work from home, and that is something we want to keep doing even when the pandemic is gone. We order groceries and tonight's dinner on the go using a mobile device. Our social boundaries are being dissolved, and we no longer keep a strict division between work and leisure, and home and office. Our need for social interaction and live experiences is bigger than before the pandemic. A recent survey concluded that 59% of responders believe that by the year 2025, at least half of the retail spaces will be dedicated to experiences. Shopping is no longer the primary reason to go downtown or to visit a shopping centre. The customers want to socialise and experience a unique mix of shops, cultural events, services and food offerings. Experiencing the brand identity in a physical environment is more essential than ever, in retail as well as in office spaces, when you don't have to go places to get things done. The built environment must correspond to the sender's brand identity and be perceived as authentic. A distinctly unique identity and a strong design concept makes for credibility, desire and user-oriented environments you long to return to.
As you hear, we have an interesting future ahead of us, and it's very important for us to design our products and environment in the right way. We at Concept are very well prepared, so please do contact us, and do not forget to always involve an architect in your future projects. Thank you.
My name is Yonga Kang. I'm a senior landscape architect and head of design at AFRY Landscape. We have a team of 100 landscape architects in Scandinavia, highly skilled people from different backgrounds. We are a great team, working together with landscape design, involving all stages from strategic planning to maintenance. We work with all scales of project, from mega infrastructural projects and urban planning to small-scale projects like livable public spaces, pocket parks, innovative playgrounds and creative schoolyards. We're passionate about creating innovative, sustainable and beautiful outdoor environments for people to live in and enjoy. We always try to combine social, ecological and economical values with unique design, custom made for every project. We're not only focusing on the early phases of a design project. In order to understand the long-term consequences, we work with integrated design, a holistic approach that takes the whole life cycle of a project into consideration. We work together with other disciplines, urban traffic planners, lighting designers, architects, and environmental engineers like water, sound and pollution. This teamwork makes us stronger. Most importantly, we have an ongoing dialogue with our clients in order to help them to create their vision, to create long-term strategies and provide them with design and communication tools. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Paul Trainer. I've been part of Light Bureau for 22 years, and at the time of shooting this video in January 2021, I'm the proud new head of Light Bureau. We're about 100 souls, based in offices in Sweden, Denmark, Norway, also Switzerland and the UK, which is where I'm based. We're very international. We've got projects all over the world, and we've become really good at this. We've actually won more than our fair share of awards. We can light anything from the domestic scale of a city apartment designed for one person to the civic scale for citywide master plans for millions of people, and pretty much anything in between. Imagine a project that is designed for humans, and we think we can do that better. We design responsibly. We don't just want to make things look nice. We design with a purpose. For us, good design means using the right amount of lights and the right amount of lighting. That way we reduce the amount of energy, the amount of waste that goes into a project, and it means that we're also good at sticking within budgets. We design intelligently, for instance, controls. Better controls obviously means less energy usage, but controls is much more than that, in terms of are the controls intuitive? They're usually not. Are controls automatic? And using intelligent controls, which means that systems work without the user really needing to think about it or interact with the controls physically. We're good collaborators. I'm aware that AFRY has a lot of specialists, and in fact I found out a few weeks ago that there's bridge designers working in Finland, and we're keen to work with those people. We're working already with the engineers, and we're working already with the architects, and in fact a personal experience of mine was working with GPA architects out of Copenhagen, and they're working on a project in the UK which is for Network Rail, and that involves bridges, and we've had the opportunity to work with GPA. And we think that the outcome of that was really successful. And so we really think that interdisciplinary working can happen between offices within AFRY, and we're keen to be involved in that. To close, what we want is to bring good lighting to all projects with AFRY. So please get in touch. Thanks, and I look forward to working with you.
So now you've just heard more about some of our design offerings, and I hope that you got inspired and also learned something. Now we will listen to you. Thomas, you will tell us more about Sandell Sandberg and your offering.
Yeah. Sandell Sandberg was founded in 1995, so we actually this year are celebrating, or have celebrated 25 years in business. And we are experts on being broad, to be honest. So what we're doing here at the office, we are doing everything from overall city planning down to very small design objects. But of course, our main business or core business is architecture. So at the moment we're doing a lot of residentials, we're doing a lot of infrastructure buildings, schools, hotels, but it's a lot about buildings at the moment. But also we're doing interiors and we're doing product design. And we are at the office around 50 people, and we are very, very design focused, but we are also very much into to produce architecture and city plans, drawings. We think that architecture and design is the way to moving forward into the business. We have a credo at Sandell Sandberg is that everything communicates, which means that everything we do communicates something to the society or to the client. So we are always aiming to do something that you will remember when you enter the building, when you touch a design item or a product, that it will communicate something. So that is what Sandell Sandberg are offering. Design and architecture that are communicating something to the client or the society.
My name is Pontus Wernestål and I am Design Director at InUse, part of AFRY. At InUse, we are more than 100 talented designers located in Stockholm, Gothenburg and Malmö, and we are in the business of making impact. What does that mean? Well, it means that we are using design to connect technologies with human experience and behavior to achieve tangible and positive impact, to create intentional change in an unpredictable world. That is, measurable effects and outcomes that connect value to activities and behavior using the best technology available. So technology and human experience, we understand them differently. It's almost like they're two different languages, but when they speak together, it's beautiful. But to get them to speak together, that is what requires an extraordinary amount of work. And that is design, work that we are so passionate about. And when that conversation happens, it becomes a concrete manifestation that has an intentional and tangible impact in the world. So design is strategic and holistic, that operates over months and years, such as business strategy or transformation from a linear business model to a circular one, but at the same time, at a micro-interaction level that operates on milliseconds, such as a time-critical control room interaction design, where operators rely on fast, understandable, and trustworthy user interfaces and visual cues. But understanding the languages of human experience and technology requires a lot of different skills. So you can design shapes and surfaces in a physical medium, and you can design pixels on a screen that makes up a digital user experience, but you can also design business models and adaptive services based on data, algorithms, and machine learning. Or how about using design to mobilize the organization to better deliver great customer experiences in every touchpoint of the customer journey? So creating the world's best design takes multidisciplinary talent and a wide variety of people and different perspectives. And that's what makes impact for people, companies, society, and even planet possible. So currently, we have 10 different focus areas at InUse. Each of these areas brings different skills and unique perspectives to the table. So we provide value for our customers in each of these areas, and we continue to explore and develop these different skills with the help of our design directors that lead these 10 different design disciplines. But the real magic happens in the overlap between these fields. So at InUse, we don't believe in lone geniuses, we believe in collaborating and sharing knowledge. So what happens when you combine, for example, digiphysical design, human-centered AI, with business design and service design, or sustainable design with impact management and research? Our superpower is the direct access of these 10 different disciplines for any project, and how we can connect them through a common design framework in order to uncover how we can provide that intentional change and impact. So we work with both private companies and the public sector, and as technology and digitalization becomes a part of the fabric of society and everyday life, the demands increase. We need technology to be accessible, inclusive, and sustainable. And that's what we're so passionate about, obsessing over the mechanisms and patterns that lead to a shared vision that can hit the ground and becoming real and positive. So why the design and the experience part? Why not just put the best technology out there? Well, as technology historian Melvin Kranzberg put it decades ago, technology is neither good nor bad, nor is it neutral. So without informed human-centered design, grounded in deep understanding of human behavior and experience, technology is actually more likely to be bad than good. And we all want technology to be good for humanity. So that's why we are in the business of making impact, using the best available technology and design practices to create change that we know from research is beneficial for humans and the world. And change is needed. Today, perhaps more than ever before, we face significant problems, and we are ready to dig in and help to address these challenges together with the rest of the great competencies at AFRY. Because in order to make future, we need to make impact.
Hi, my name is Thomas Bund Hansen. I'm an architect, and I'm head of design at Gottlieb Paludan Architects in Copenhagen. Gottlieb Paludan Architects has been a part of AFRY for 3 years, and we are very proud to be a part of AFRY's multi-brand strategy. We strongly believe that being a part of AFRY will give us the opportunity to expand our business to a broader range of geographical areas. We are looking forward to do so together with small or big AFRY offices around the world. At Gottlieb Paludan Architects, we mainly focus on projects supplying and facilitating our society. Therefore, we have a focus on projects that relate to mobility and utilities. The majority of our work is in the area of mobility and transportation, and energy, water, and industry. Some examples of mobility and transportation projects could be that we design metros, light rails, stations, traffic terminals, bridges, squares, and streets. Some examples of energy, water, and industry projects could be that we design power stations, district heating and cooling plants, waterworks, water treatment plants, waste management, data centers, and product facilities. We also design associated service functions such as control rooms, workshops, offices, not to mention the outdoor facilities with recreational landscape, technical rainwater management, and so on. Altogether, we call this everyday architecture. Everyday architecture does not have to be ordinary or boring. In fact, quite a few of our projects has recently been awarded for having a strong focus on simple, functional, and beautiful design. Working with mobility and utility projects is not a new thing for us. In fact, we have been doing so for more than 50 years. So I guess it's fair to say that we do have some experience with designing infrastructure. Today, Gottlieb Paludan Architects is a Scandinavian architectural firm with an international outlook, an updated, expanded, and stronger version of the architectural firm established in Copenhagen more than a century ago. Throughout the years, we have been carrying out projects in Denmark, Sweden, and Norway, also in Germany, Holland, China, and the UK. And since the acquiry of the Norwegian architectural firm Tegn 3, we now have offices in Trondheim, Oslo, and Copenhagen. We believe that being a part of AFRY is an opportunity for us to expand our service to an international level by working closely with local AFRY partners around the world. It is therefore our vision for the time to come to expand our ongoing collaboration with AFRY partners working in the areas of mobility and utility. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all soon.
Hey, my name is Fredrik Palmblad. I work here at Experience Studios in Gothenburg as team lead of product design. We have also people in Stockholm and Copenhagen. During my 5 years here at AFRY, I've witnessed a change. We were 10 people in the beginning, now we are 90 people and a business unit. But mostly we went from an engineering support company to now being a society builder. That's something in general that people at Experience Studio is really passionate about, the bigger things in life, such as our planet and our well-being. And we use our creativity to support that the best way we can. We work with innovation and implementation, everything between that. We believe in a holistic approach to human-centric design. And that's our key to success, we think. We think that if we understand humans and behaviors, we will make more accurate solutions that gets the impact that we want out of our projects. And because people, we think that people, users and customers, they don't often care about if they meet a digital product, a physical product, organizational change, or a strategic business decision, as long as we create value to them. That's the most important. We also have customers that are in need of understand the landscape, how it looks like right now, and how to get their message out. And this is why Experience Design has many different design competences. Our clients no longer have to build large design teams with a mix of competences. They get that diverse team directly coming to us regardless a strategic direction or a ready to launch solution. All of them can access that. So we have a great experience in working with producing companies, and we would like to grow. Doing so, we think we need doing more projects towards affecting humans and nature. And to do so, we need to get the opportunity to work with other competence areas at AFRY, especially the infrastructure division. And projects where producing companies, organizations and public sector goes together and has society as a stakeholder. And perhaps projects where we help define how people live, travel, and also what they travel in the future. So thanks for that, and looking forward to collaborate with you. Bye.
So Margareta, we stand here at the Lexter office, now Efterklang, part of AFRY, and you're the latest addition to our design offer. Can you tell us more about yourself and what you're working with?
At Lexter, or we are now Efterklang, we work with sound concept and sound design for public environments. We've been doing it for a lot of years. We're 7 people, a mixture of competence. And for us to be a part of Efterklang, it's amazing because now we have all of those new colleagues, which means that we have the opportunity to give our customers a bigger service when it comes to really, really good quality sound environments. So we're very happy and very pleased.
That's excellent, and we're so happy that you're on board. So this marks the end of our design hour, and I hope that you got inspired and learned some new things. Don't hesitate to get in touch, and really looking forward to make future with all of you. Now 2021 has just begun. See you soon. Thank you.